what exactly is the Aurora Borealis? It's also known as the Northern Lights. Let's talk about how it happens. It stems like when large numbers of electrically charged particles, they call them electrons, you guys, they go at high speed stream towards the Earth along its magnetic field, because the Earth has what's called a magnetic field. And then those electrons collide, like they crash into the highest air particles. The air, then it starts to light up. And that happens. It's kind of like what happens in a fluorescent light tube, that you shake and it glows up. So an aurora is a natural light display in the sky, usually of like greenish colors, pinkish colors, but usually like green, sometimes red and blue. It's a natural phenomenon, which means it's natural to Earth and usually occurs like in areas called the auroral zone. And that's near the poles of the Arctic in the north and the Arctic in the south. So auroras also occur on other planets. So our planet is not only a planet where this occurs, lights in the sky, the northern lights, right? They also occur like in our solar system around planets, including planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Mars. Similar to Earth's aurora, the lights have been seen close to other planets' magnetic poles, just like our magnetic field. It often appears looking like curtains, folding colorful curtains in the sky. That's how you can look at it. And they're constantly changing shape. In old folk tales, people used to say that they can even hear the aurora talk, make noise, like crackles and pops and slaps. So, I don't know. Let's see. I kind of want to create my own Aurora Borealis Northern Lights project. Let's do it. Okay, so now that we know a little bit about the Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis, it's always hard for me to say. Can you say it 3 times? Aurora Borealis, Aurora Borealis, Aurora. Can't do it. Okay, so we're going to create our own image of the Northern Lights. I love this project because you can use all different types of colors, but let's remember that the colors that are normally reflected are green colors, light green colors, bluish colors, pinkish colors, right? So let's get started. I'm gonna pull the camera here so that you guys can see how I'm creating my Aurora Borealis, but I want to create it so that it looks like, I want it to look like it's going over some mountains. Maybe I'm standing there and I'm leering up at the sky with my friends and I see this thing. So I want to create the mountains. I'm going to do a stencil. So a stencil is something where I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to draw what I want my mountains to look like. But let me tell you what supplies you need for this project. Chalk pastels, or any type of chalk, or any type of colors, really. But you want to use not markers, because you want to be able to blend colors. That's something we're going to do, blend colors, right? You can blend chalk pastels. You need a dark piece of paper. If you only have white paper, take a black chalk pastel and color that paper black, because we want it to look like it's nighttime. So blacks and dark blues and things like that. And so you're going to need some scissors, paper, pastels, and I have a white color pencil because I want to create stars in the sky. So you can use glitter to create stars. Ooh, I might do that. Or you can just use a white color pencil, or you could even use whiteout. So just find whatever you have around your house so you can create some nice sparkly stars. And let's get to it. I'm going to first cut my stencil and then we're gonna get to this visuals here. So I'm gonna draw it first. Draw my mountain. What do I want my mountain to look like? Do I want a rigid mountain that goes do I want a flowy mountain? Do I want a high mountain that goes up? I don't know. I think I want to go with maybe a peak in the middle, you know. I've always been a peak type of person. I want my mountain to look real, so I'm not making it like straight. You know, I'm not making it go straight across. You know, like a swoop, like we would normally take. Like normally we'd go like this to make a mountain, or like this to make a mountain. No, no. You have to make it look real. Like, let your hand get loose. Like, you know, there's rocks up there. There's cliffs, you know? All right. So, now that I have this, I'm going to cut this out. And I'm going to meet you on the other side. Cut yours out. All right. I am almost done. I'm really trying to cut on the lines. Because the better we cut on our lines, the more realistic this is gonna look. By the way, I miss you guys. I really do. A lot. Like a lot. So, this is my mountain range. I cut it out, you see? Like a puzzle. Like, it fits like this. Like a mouth. Okay, so anyhow, I wanna use the bottom part. And I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna match it up with my paper, like this. Match it up with my paper. Okay, so I have it matched up with my paper because I'm going to use the chalk pastels to blend the colors of my Aurora Borealis. So, I'm about to meet you on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna start off by creating some stars. So we know that the stars are not all the same size. So I'm creating little dots everywhere. This is my sky, so this is my night sky. You know, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Hey, that was my remix on Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Since I'm twinkling some little stars here, that was corny. That's okay though. My stars are in the sky. You see how they're different sizes? The different sizes make it look like some of the stars are closer to us and some of the stars are further away. That star looks like it's closer to me. That star looks like it's far away from me. And that's how the stars should look, because all the stars in the sky are not the same exact distance between where you're standing at this very moment and where they are at. Okay, so there's my stars in the sky. So now I chose to use these different color chalk pastels to blend. Now that I have my stencil sitting right on top of the paper, this is gonna allow my mountain to still be a dark shadow. It's gonna be a black shadow under here, so you'll be able to see my mountain. My mountain's not gonna be brown. It's not gonna have trees on it. It's nighttime. It's gonna look like a black shadow. So you can make your Aurora Borealis any way you want. Just blend those colors in. So I'm gonna go. And what I like about chalk pastel is, ooh, I love this chalk pastel. I'm even gonna make this pink blend in the middle. Because remember we said it was like a curtain? Now watch how I blend it. My tool is my finger. Or you can use a paper towel if you're someone that's like, but I like to get messy. So I do use my finger quite a lot. And I use that to look at how this pink and this green, you got a close up of that, cameraman? Look at how this pink and this green, they're really blending together. And you could just flick it off, you know? I wanna go with some light. I wanna go with some, I'm gonna go a little strike of white, not too much because you don't see too much of that. But I'm gonna use it as like a pastel type of situation. Okay? And then that's that green. That's that green that we were talking about in the sky, right? So let me put some more blue. And I'm gonna start blending these. What color did I use over here? I gotta use some of the same colors on both sides. I wanna create that dark curtain look that we were talking about. Now we're just gonna use our finger as the final tool. It's the final countdown. I like that. They only play it at games though. I wish they would just like play it on the radio. So I am taking my time. I'm smoothing this out. And you notice, whatever layer that you want on top, you gotta smooth that out last, right? And we've got our stars here. I'm gonna even take this white and I'm gonna go make our stars a little bit brighter. Little stars here. Some of them are bright, some of them are darker, just like we imagined. Some of them we can see through the aurora, some of them we cannot. So I just blended several colors that we discussed were some of the, should I say, official colors of the aurora. I love this pink so much. I can't help it. And especially when you blend it, when you use your finger. Look at how dirty my fingers are. It's okay for dirty fingers. It's okay. All right. Ooh, now I'm gonna take my stencil off and see my aurora. All right, you guys. Oh, wow. I love it. I am going to go back into the aurora and I'm going to go around my stencil some more because I can see my mountain, but I can't see the edges of my mountain. So I'm gonna put my stencil back exactly where it was. We gotta go exact. And I'm going to create some color around the edges here. And see how this is just blending so well. I didn't even use purple and I'm seeing a purple happen here. And so I'm gonna kind of swoop my fingers up to create that definition around my mountain. So I realize now, after experimenting, because art is all about, it's a science as well, that I need to punk that up. Punk. Okay, I got my stars. Got my stars is lit. This aurora is like flaming. Okay. All right. I love looking at the art when it's like ready. I almost want to put some glitter. I might put some glitter where the stars are at. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Now that's the way it's supposed to look. An aurora borealis on the night sky of Alaska. That's where I'd like to be. All right, so you can use glitter. You can use any other types of things to make that shine in the background. I want to put a little bit of glitter on it and show you guys what glitter looks like in the background. Twinkle, twinkle. Just to end it out, just to see. All right, give me a quick second. I am adding a little bit of glitter on here. What I did was I took some regular glue. This is, you can choose to do this or not. And I just, little dots. Don't go into the mountain, just little dots in the sky. Like this. Come get this close up so that they can see these little dots. I know you see glitter everywhere, but once we blow this glitter, see that? All right, so let's, actually I want to add some blue. I just love glitter. Add some blue over it. See how it sticks. It's all about luck how glitter sticks, you guys. Ooh. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come back over here. Come back over there. Ooh, okay, so I am officially, can you see the twinkling of these stars? This is the end result. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Okay, here we go. I really love this. I'm actually about to frame this right here and put it up. Have fun, you guys, and I hope that you had a good time learning about the Northern Lights. Also called the Aurora Borealis. You can't say it 3 times. If you can, send me a video. I love y'all and I miss you.